Mr. Madeleine. What kind of crime did Jean Valjean commit? Why didn't other people want to see him among themselves? Jean Valjean was the child of a very poor family. He lost his parents at a very young age. His sister looked after him. After his uncle's death at a young age, he had to take care of his old sister and 7 nephews. Even though they worked hard, their bellies were still not full. One day, he became unemployed. They had nothing to eat. One night, he stole a loaf of bread from the bakery. Baker chased him immediately. Jean Valjean was captured. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison for his crime. It was later increased to 19 years for 4 escape attempts. Towards the end of 1815, a stranger came to the Montreuil town. This man, with his old clothes, a bag on his back, and a handstick in his hand, was Jean Valjean. On the day Jean Valjean came to the town, a fire started in the town hall, and the police captain's 2 children were trapped inside. The stranger entered the building through the flames and saved the children. He was now a hero in the eyes of the people of the town. No one thought to ask him for his passport because of his heroism. It was later heard that his name was Madeleine. It was unknown who he was or where he came from. People only knew the story of the day he arrived. The townspeople called him Father Madeleine. The people here earned their living from bead making. Father Madeleine invested the few pennies he had in this business. Townspeople used resin to make these beads called black amber. Father Madeleine had tried using gin varnish instead of resin. This was a great invention for the townspeople. The cost had become much cheaper. In this way, the town became an industrial center. More or less 5 years had passed. Father Madeleine became one of the richest men in the town. The door of the bead factory he founded was open to anyone looking for a job, and his only term was that they would work honestly. The king also learned the reason for this change in the Montreuil town. He ordered that Father Madeleine be made Lord Mayor of the town. However, Father Madeleine rejected the king's offer first. Then he accepted the position of Lord Mayor upon the insistence of the governor. He was the richest man in the town. Moreover, he became Lord Mayor. All these things did not change his simple life. He was running to help the poor and the sick. He built a hospital, school, and poorhouse in the town. He gave candies and toys to the children who came to him. The rich and prominent people of the town could not tolerate him, but no one could say anything. The people loved him dearly. He was a humble person. Everyone in the town, both men and women, was curious about his private life. There were various rumors about him. They said the room he slept in was mysterious. A few women in the town could not overcome their curiosity and went to visit him. In a sarcastic manner, "We are curious about your room, Mr. Lord Mayor. Can you show us your room?" they asked. Mr. Madeleine smiled and showed them the room where he slept. The women were surprised when they saw the room. It wasn't the mysterious room they expected. On the contrary, it was very simply furnished. It wasn't different from their own house, with its mahogany furniture and paper-covered walls. Only the 2 silver candlesticks above the fireplace caught their attention.